Hello everyone. Just quickly go over how my week's been so far. It's been a bit shit, not gonna lie. Probably won't go over some bits tonight because it's really not the place and time. But yeah, I'll quickly go over what I originally had planned, which we spoke about on Sunday night. I'll quickly go over that first, and then we'll get on to what I think will be happening between now and Friday. Now, I spoke to you lot the other night about the Aussie. Let me just get that up. And I said how I thought we would break this low. Now, obviously, I didn't get a position into this low. We didn't come back round and retest over here. And to be honest, I wouldn't really like that area because we kind of tested that anyways. But we definitely took this low, and I've put this in my journal for biases and bits and pieces like that to obviously see how my thought process when going to the market is, if it's doing well or not. Now, some of you could actually say, well, Cam, you could have kept the order on and you would have fucking smashed it, but I didn't, and it was just due to the fact I didn't really like how it's done this. Okay, it's a clean entry. The entry technically where I would have been in would have been fine. Don't actually know if the last low pre-break would have been tagged though. Let me just check. The low was 92 and the high, Jesus, literally pipettes. So that would have been very nice. No drawdown on that. But yeah, didn't do that. But one thing I have started to put in my journal a lot more is if areas are being taken and just bollocks like that, pretty much. Next thing quickly go over is the dollar CAD. Now, I spoke about this the other night. I really wanted to get long into this, and I'll tell you for why I took this order off. And luckily, as you see from the little blue box and the massive shit through the level, through the area which I wanted to get long at, you'll understand a lot more why I took this off as well. So obviously we got this nice break of the level. Didn't retest the entry area straight away, and I thought my stop placement was good. ATR actually came in right on the position as well, and it was something that I was really looking forward to getting into. But what we then started to do is this fucking it's not grinding, but we came away and we put in this buy candle. And as soon as we put in this buy candle, I was like, well, fuck this. If we're pretty much turning here now, so I might as well just take it off. And obviously, I do this quite often, and so far so good. Touch wood. That has been a massive helper within my strategies and within this strategy, because what I have found is when it does this little turn here, and you see it kind of making like the bottom, and it's kind of looking to turn away, and you pull that, yeah, sometimes it will go straight to the take profit. However, what I have found quite often is it will just shit straight through your position, and what sod's law and all that bollocks, it obviously done that today. So that was I was very happy that I wasn't in that, otherwise I'd probably been shouting all over Twitter, and yeah, pretty much that's just it for that. Going on to the next bit, pretty much the orders are the same as I spoke on Monday. If you haven't seen the video, it's on, not Monday, on Sunday. If you haven't seen the video, it's on my YouTube channel. Just check that out. It's currently pinned, but if you just go onto my YouTube channel, I'll offer the link that will be on my Twitter page from this video, you'll be able to see it. But yeah, going into the next couple of trades that I'll be looking for, and I'm actually currently in one. I'll do the short that I'm in first. Now, we got a very nice break and retest here today. After the FOMC shit and the rate and all that bollocks, the news for that came out. So ATR actually came in on my position today, and I thought, we're probably not going to get up there. However, if we do, it's great because it was fucking ages away from ATR actually. Let me just get the fucking thing up for it. Object in this, that, and go history. Display history, yes. So as you can see, ATR was actually around here. So I really did like this position, and what we actually found is not only have we rejected the 61.8% fib level, we've also rejected on the close the the ATR level, which is a lot more confluence than going into tomorrow. Now, if you don't really know me that well, I'll quickly go over my rules. So, if say for example, I've got a position and it goes in between 12 o'clock. 12 o'clock in the morning till 5 o'clock in 5 p.m. What I will do is I will let that trade go on till 10 o'clock. Now, obviously, if it hasn't hit take profit or stop or whatever bollocks first. But if it is filled after 5, I will let it run for the next day. So far, so good. That's done very well for me. I actually don't know why I have these rules, but it's just something that's always worked for me. And if, say, for example, it's negative, what I'll then do is I will stick say for example, if it was before a 5 o'clock trade and it's negative, I'll stick the take profit to this to break even, and if it hits break even, I'm happy. And quite a lot of the times I've actually found it has. The euro pound that I missed as well the other day, which was here when ATR came in around here, was a perfect example of this. So as you see, it comes round and it's actually it's between the 6 and 10 o'clock. It actually hit my entry. Actually, it was here. So what ended up happening is we had quite a good bit of action for the rest of the day where it was quite high up. It would have actually been 1R to the first trouble area, but my take profit originally was up here. So what the plan was is to try and ride it up to there and just see what happens from there. And obviously we got that this piece of price action yesterday as well, and I didn't really like that piece of price action. I kind of think that's kind of near the top now of the euro pound, and what I would have actually done is I'd have stuck that straight to my take profit straight to break even, which I do on all the trades. I don't really take I don't take into account any comms or anything like that, or any bollocks like that at all when doing that. If it's literally, we'll go to break even and that's it. And so far so good, that's worked for me, and it's worked quite a lot of the time. But for this trade, I will be keeping this on till tomorrow. My take profit is this area of support here, which is quite obviously been previous support and previous resistance. So that's definitely where my take profit's going to be. Hopefully, so far so good. We've got this nice pin bar off the level, which is rejected the 61.8% fib and the daily level. So hopefully I'll get a little move down to there tomorrow, and then we'll just see what happens. But so far so good. That trade's been treated very well, and it's not had massive amounts of drawdown either. The next thing I would quickly like to talk about is getting long gold. I'm going to wait for for it to open, obviously, in 30 minutes. But what I'm looking to do is get long here. And this is pretty much normal trade, as you well know, weekly level, last low pre-break. I'm going to actually mark this area out as a first trouble area, which I would look to come out at straight away. ATR will be coming in probably a bit higher tomorrow, so we'll just see what happens. But that is definitely an area that I will look to get long tomorrow as well. I definitely think that's quite a good level there, just in all. But we'll obviously see what happens. All the other orders are pretty much the same from the other night. I'm still getting a bit fucked off with this massive range that we've got in the US dollar CAD. I want it to kind of pick a direction and fucking stick to it at the moment. But so far, I've been quite unlucky with it. So we'll just have to see what happens with that. Obviously, I got stopped out of a trade which was here. Very annoying indeed, but shit happens. So yeah. Going on to everything else. Now, I don't really see anything on silver. DAX. You could actually say, Cam, you could look to get long here on the DAX. Put my stop there. It's actually the only problem is I don't really like having my stop on the other side. Like it just doesn't look nice. It's not very appealing to me at all. So it'd actually be there like that. But yeah, that's another area I'd be looking to get long at. I've put this order in today on oil, just simply because we had a very good. Where ATR came in was very nice, and definitely a factor of confidence when it's sitting right on it. And probably we'll see tomorrow a little bit higher. My original take profit was actually this high, and I think we're actually between a rock and a hard place right now on oil. I really think if we tag this level down here one more time, we're going to break it and come down. However, we've got 3 touches here as well, and I don't think it's got to break at some point. We're either going to go fucking flying to the upside or shit into the downside at this rate. And if I can get short through this level, great, it would be nice. And if I can get long through the level again, it would be very nice. However, the current play for it until we reject this would be to the first trouble area, and that would be just a simple 1R trade, and that's it for that. But yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Let me quickly go over the charts for you. Nothing on there. No. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I haven't really looked at daily PA for today yet. I literally just jumped on straight away to see just to tell you guys what my quick plan is for tomorrow. But having a quick look over on my other chart, we did get quite a big, not quite big. We got a engulfing bar on the Swissy. So what we could look to do is just mark this area out here, just in case. The only problem with that, and I don't really like that, is we would need another factor of confluence, and I'm not really sure of what I would be looking for. It'd either have to be price action, or if I was to draw a fib here. Yeah, there's nothing really that's shouting out to me, to be honest, what I would like to do on there. I could technically play it like this, however, that's such a tiny area for a fib that I'm not very happy with it. What I will do is I'll mark this area out, see if we get any price action there which rejects the zone, and if we do, what I'll end up doing is getting short there down to the low of yesterday. Quickly looking on the others though, we've got a little bit of an impulse move on pound yen. Nothing that I'll be immediately trying to get long on. Inside day on euro yen. Quickly go over everything else. No. I actually like how we've broken above kind of the big range on gold. So hopefully it would actually be really nice if I could get long gold if it does go on a massive rally. Obviously it'd be nice to get long and make a shitload of money, but it's one of those things, you've got to see what happens. But yeah, except that, guys, there's nothing really else I would immediately speak about except the DAX engulfing bar as well, but I've already spoke about that, so that's pretty much it. But quick things that I'm going to be going over in the next couple of days, it's just normal, like, not admin shit, but normal stuff, just gold stuff. I've finished off this Excel file. I've actually got 2. It's pretty much just this. It's to find out the best combinations of confluences for that strategy the short-term strategy that I was speaking about the other night. Thanks to Tom for helping me out with that. I was getting very pissed off with fucking that shit. It was very, very fucking annoying, but it's one of those things. Got to get over it. You've got to learn how to do it, because Excel can be an absolute fucking gift, and it will help me get profitable with that strategy as well. And seeing as I'm currently doing fuck all in a day, it will be very nice to do that. But yeah, except that, there's nothing really else for me to go over tonight. Let me just have a little thing. Actually, there is one quick thing. So you might have seen my tweet earlier today, and it was just quickly, the tweet was actually about getting better at learning a macro kind of view. Now, quite a lot of people said, well, just go on David's Macrodesiac. However, what I was actually wanting to do is I want to try, like, obviously I'm at uni, and I know David went to uni as well. I want to kind of learn how to get that kind of macro view that he's got, because it's okay reading it off someone, but I would like to also be able to be able to look at a shitload of data and then get out what he's getting out. So I've kind of just tweeted out that shit today. What I might do is just message him and ask him what he would recommend me do. If it's just keep looking at his kind of news and picking the bits out from there, which obviously I understand, and then trying to come up with my own thesis on the other bits and pieces. But yeah, that's definitely something that I've actually noted down, and it's one of the goals that is going into my little goals book of what I want to improve on. But yeah, except that though, guys, that's probably it for tonight. I will speak to you on Friday for a summary. If there's anything you want me to go over, just let me know. If there's any new, actually I probably won't be able to tweet if I've got any new trades because I'm busy. If there's anything you want me to go over, just let me know. But yeah, guys, I'll speak to you then. Have a great rest of the week, and I'll see you soon. Good night.